star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
What you know about?
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. You've got Wood. Luka Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the 4. Irving's shot is good.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Doncic with the steal, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Wood against Murray. He kicks to Green. Connects from three-point range.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now Irving following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Doncic against Murray. Bullock kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Wood. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Jokic.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now here's Porter. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Murray.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Outside Irving. Doncic finds Wood. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. He has 7, and you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. And a wide-open look for Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Jokic passes to Porter. Murray. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Irving. Again, the Mavericks score. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply help. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And it's Wood with the ball for the Mavericks. It's a three-point game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Christian Wood. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. A 26-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Rough game defensively. They lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Doncic. Out to the right wing. For three. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Mavericks leading. Right side, Irving. Here's McGee. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
There's the pick. Highland passes to Najee. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here is Irving. And McGee kicks to Irving. Outside, Green. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. You have got to have your head in the game.
Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Smith surveying the D. They set the screen. The three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration.
always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Here's McGee. It's not going to go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, they just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Pass to Chunchard. Smith outside. Pass to Najee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Passes to Kleba. Hardaway kicks to Kleba. On the wing, Green. In the corner, it's Kleba. Out to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Highland. Irving with the steal. Here's McGee. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Travis Berton's out there with Wood, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brown after Luka Doncic's miss. Highland misses. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. And here's Bullock from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Highland. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. Jokic trying to free himself up. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jokic just got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Denver. The 3 for Doncic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Nuggets trail by 6. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Jokic scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. After the missed 3-pointer from Christian Wood. Jokic finds Porter to the paint. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
On the wing, Doncic. A difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Hardaway for three. And the three ball is good. Hardaway has got 6 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Jokic. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's the pass to Wood. And yes, it's good. Wood's got his second best.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
Here's Graham. Back to Jokic. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets, trailing by 4. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and then for Dallas, Powell comes in for Davis Bertans, and it's Green in for Reggie Bullock. Over in the corner, Wood. Doncic trying to get open, and Wood, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Tries it from 9. Murray, no good.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
It's stolen by Green. And there's the drive. That shot is off. Good D by Wood. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 5. Graham surveying the floor. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And they double up Doncic. Hardaway from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Jokic with it. He's got 10.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Nuggets. Zeke Naji. Block your jump shot. Smith.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Murray. Here's Najee. Sinks the three-pointer. Najee's got 7 points.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Powell with a screen on Smith. Locked up there for Powell. And they double up Doncic. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic passes to Chuncho. Doncic against Smith. That one misses. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Doncic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
'Doncic with the steal. From the arc. Doncic. 2 of 4 from the line. 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 2 of Another three for Dallas.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Brown, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Luka Doncic. 1:35 left now here in the second. Smith dishes to Murray. Launches a three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 11. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Najee passes to Smith. Brown with the screen on Green. Wide open look here for Murray, and just miss after miss right now. Irving against Murray. Now Irving. He's got 22 and too long on the shot. Smith against Irving, and it's Murray with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. They get a hand on it. Green kicks to Irving. The 19-foot shot, and that's good for two. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Murray against Green. Let's go. Kleber with the rebound. And here is Irving. No good with the layup. And so it's Dallas, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Michael Malone. Coach, you took a run in the second quarter. How do you think your team has played so far?
I didn't think we played much defense. Find a way against a great offensive team.
UK Sports.
Everybody, an uphill battle so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
This string of games, it looks like there are some gimmies. But this is the NBA. You overlook a team, you end up getting waxed. Obviously, coach is preaching that up and down. Sometimes guys just don't want to listen.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Monte Graham is out there with Murray. And there's Green, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Christian Wood.
I I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Wood in the post. He's against Green. Wood finds Irving. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka. Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
Now here's Graham. Murray outside. Jokic with his screen on Doncic. Murray, no good. And it's Wood with the ball for Dallas. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they double up Doncic. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The 3 for Doncic. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 5 points so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Highland's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. McGee's checked in. Denver's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Highland. No good again that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Irving kicks to Bullock. Doncic outside. From the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 10 points for him.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Graham. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Doncic left side. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Doncic looking it over. And finished off by Doncic.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Highland passes to Jokic. Fires from deep. Another miss by Jokic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Misses the three. For Denver, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Jokic passes to Graham. Jokic with a screen on Wood. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 19-5 run. And Irving with the basket on the assist by McGee. Irving's got 29.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for JaVale McGee. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Doncic. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Highland. He has 5. Astonagi. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pass to Irving. Out to Hardaway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Haji. Bertans grabs the board.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Irving, good.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Highland. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Irving finds Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Irving against Smith. That shot off the mark. Good D by Irving. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The screen from Brown. For the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Again, the Mavericks score.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Denver's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Brown feeling it out a bit. Deep 2 from Murray. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Here's Irving. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith inside. Kleba on him. Here's Murray. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Irving. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Mavericks. Irving is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Pinson in at the small forward.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Powell.
This guy is an absolutely electric talent. Can completely take over a game. Kyrie Irving able to be a facilitator, a scorer, and we know he doesn't duck the big moments.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. The shot's good from Ntilikina. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Passes it to Pinson. From beyond the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Pinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver making a switch here. Highland's checked in.
In the game for your Nuggets, Bones Highland.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Reed the pass to Chuncho. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Highland. Here's Jordan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Here's Pinson. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Highland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Doncic passes to Wood. Over Jordan. Wood can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
This is to Reed. The pass to Jordan. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Just 3 to shoot. Highland. Another 3 for Denver.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Doncic right side. And they double up Doncic. Bertans finds Doncic. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Jordan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line for your Nuggets, Bones Highland. At the line for...
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for Reed. Here's Chuncho. Jokic with his screen on Bertans. Chuncho puts up a 3. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. Doncic kicks it to McGee. Over to the left wing. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Over Green. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Highland misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. That's good from Doncic on the assist by McGee. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. For Denver, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. They grabbed their own miss. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Green with the block. And they get it back. Doncic outside. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. Jeff Green on the wing. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Doncic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first personal foul.
For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
And the dunk by Doncic.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And it's Green missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Highland following the score by Dallas. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Doncic against Smith. And they double up Doncic. Ntilikina kicks to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Haji's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Smith with it. To end the cold streak, and the basket is good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 37.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. Hardaway with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.